Hey, my lovely, lovely, wonderful people, a pleasant Sunday afternoon to you. If you have not yet made Jesus Christ your personal Lord and Savior, please feel free to do so. He's the best test being ever. Certainly that would be the best decision you could ever make. All right, so I hear people asking, I tell you, Jamaicans, we are something else. I don't know. We're like a case study. I don't know. I don't know how else to describe us. And it is unbelievable. Even I myself can hardly comprehend many of our people. So I hear people saying they see people giving out different, the different relief supplies and so on, and chiding the Prime Minister, asking him where is this money that they have gotten from the different investors or sponsors and people who are helping us. They're asking where is the money. And was it Nationwide or one of the popular media houses was speaking with a foreign supporter. And the foreign supporter had to clarify what AIDS mean. Not AIDS as in HIV AIDS. Assistance. So for example, if a country is given $100 million or $150 million or whatever $1 billion, a lot of people think it is cash solely. No, it is not. It perhaps can be in the form of like grants and loans, but usually when you have a hurricane, like a crisis like a hurricane, so they will say $100 million in terms of their budget, because remember, everything that you have, if you have a new pair of shoes, it is really cash in the form of kind, because even if you didn't pay for it, somebody had to pay for it. So it is cash. So for example, so instead of cash, because it's not cash you need right now, you need the things. If I'm hungry, I don't eat the money. I don't literally eat the cash. I would use the money to buy food, or food is brought to me or given to me. So instead of cash, the donor provides goods or services. That is what the foreign supporter was telling the news media personnel. So I had to go and look at it, So it is in-kind aid. So you get 150 million of whatever billion and all of this. So instead of the cash, the donor provides goods. Forgive the noise in the background. The donor provides goods or services directly, such as food and medicine, which you've been seeing. So you see the people from El Salvador, from this country, that country, when you look at Barbados, Trinidad, and you name them out, and they are you see them boxing up the food and the medicine and so on, or the tarpaulins and you see the things, the relief elements, the military or peacekeeping assistance, which we have seen them coming, vehicles, fuel or construction materials, technical expertise or training, project-based aid, so sometimes they have money which is provided but channeled through specific development projects. So it's not the raw cash you may see, per se. So you will have like the building of schools, hospitals and roads, or the repairing of them, supporting agricultural programs, providing clean water and sanitation initiatives, humanitarian and emergency aid. So so when you have like natural disasters, it can be cash transfers, but in-kind goods predominantly, like food, shelter, medical help. You understand? I was looking like the UN World Food Program sometimes will give cash vouchers to families as they can buy food locally, but in our case, what they did was to bring the food to us. So we would not need the cash, nor would we need the cash vouchers, because as I said, cash in and of itself cannot be of aid if your house is blown down. You need to get the material to build it. You don't take the cash itself. Like if you have a $50 and $100, you don't take the cash itself to build the house. You take the cash to purchase the goods and the services. So what these donors have done is, instead of giving us the cash, because the cash would not be relevant per se right now, is to give us the direct aid that we need: the food, the water, the medical supplies, provide the construction material so that they can build a house, provide the military aid from criminal elements, although some of them, found a way to get some of the things, but don't worry, God is going to deal with those people. and so on. So you'll find that that is the situation, people. So come out of ignorance. Remember, ignorance means lacking knowledge. It is not cash per se the government gets to distribute to the people. It is the aids, the direct in-kind things that we need. Remember, the people can't eat the raw money. So they need the water, they need the food, and so on. They need the medical supplies. All right, so stop going around and sell a false story that the Prime Minister has got the money and asking what has he done with it. So when they say $150 million, somebody has to purchase for the foods and the medical supplies and the tent that they're set up. They have set up, like you see Samaritan's Purse, they come and they set up this lovely tent, you know, for aid and so on. And the food that is prepared, that you see they're cooking, this big pot, who would be paying for those? Somebody has to pay for it. So these people pay for it. But they tell you the budgetary amount. And when they give it to us, they have given us money in a sense. Money in a different form. Money in kind. So it's not cash, people, to be dispersing to people. How would it benefit the people now if the place blown down? A lot of the places are blown down and demolished and decimated. How would the raw cash be helping them? So that would not be necessary in this case. Right? And even if some cash is given, the cash would be given to use at a later date when things are now back upstream. And for example, now some people are out of a job, jobs need to be provided, then you need money so that you can pay the people. So people, you have to be careful who are just running with a story, because some people just like to hear themselves. Some people are so evil that they just like to hear. It's like something is inside of them that stimulates them. That says, I want to do some damage to an individual or to a set of people. What some of you people are doing to the PM, it is wrong. I was saying that even if he's not good, you don't take a set on a human being like that. The way how some of you have been speaking, I would think that even though I'm seeing him as the hurricane passed, I saw that man going into different place, and I didn't see anybody else as yet. I didn't see any other minister as yet. If the hurricane passed, Wednesday. Between Thursday and Friday, I saw the man going down to the places, seeing what is happening. I saw the man handing out extremely big bag of groceries. So I'm very shocked to hear people saying, what is he doing? I'm going to do a video about generators, because people are also lambasting him about generators. And I said to myself, ignorance is certainly bliss. Ignorance is certainly bliss with people. They hug ignorance like it's a love of their life, like it's a best love letter that they have gotten. And it is bad. If this level of ignorance, low intelligence, low vibration continues, our country will not do well. Investors will run like them hear news. They will run like them, a thief is running them down. People, educate yourselves. If you hear something on social media or traditional media, go and do your research on your own. Just be sure now. Just go and do your research, please. Understand something. When they say country is giving us such and such, what does it mean? Does it mean cash? Does it mean kind, or a mixture of both? Majority of what has been given so far, even though they tell you they get 2 pound sterling, or 3 million pound sterling, or this $1 million, it is actually food, shelter, clothing, material to build house, so and so, not the raw cash per se. That can be a part of it, but it's not necessarily so. And in a case like ours, as again, the raw cash would not necessarily be needed right this moment. So even though you hear 100 million, it's not 100 million cash. Most of it is kind. Oh my God. Anyway, guys, you know what to do with TikTok and YouTube. Subscribe. Give me one of those lions. Follow me on Instagram.